Ooh, it's a survival KATcast today. How about that? All right.
I'm excited about this.
Going to present some scenarios.
We're all going to die.
The bottom line.
Us three all surviving in not great conditions.
Probably
I don't know. It's probably not going to end very well.
All right. Well, and that is probably the most likely for this first one. Let's see. You're stranded in the woods, okay, for 7 days. And you got basic supplies like a knife, a lighter, a little bit of food. And I don't know how much a little food is, but whatever. And that is it. So, first of all, if you're with a group of people, you're going to have to determine, I guess this is important, who's going to take control first. I don't know. It's not me. I don't want to be in charge of anything.
Wait a minute, am I stuck out there with you two?
I guess that's the idea of this, yes. It's
It
us
can
three.
be. I mean, we're loosey-goosey here, you know.
I feel like I've seen enough, like, Alone and, like, Naked and Afraid
Wait,
that
hang
I
on,
might
hang
be
on,
good.
hang
You know
on.
what I mean?
Now we're recording. Okay. All right, so we're talking about survival on this week's KATcast.
Survival.
Survival.
Of the fittest.
We're going to present a few
We're
scenarios.
all going to die.
We're all going to die. That's what it all comes down to on these, really.
Basically, yeah.
But although, especially on this first one, it's stranded in the woods. We're stuck there for 7. And when I say we, it could be yourself or you could be the group, whatever.
Oh,
But
am I stuck with you two?
I
stranded,
think that's the premise.
stranded in the woods for 7 days. You got some basic tools with it. You got like a knife, a lighter, a little bit of food.
Kevin, Jordan,
I don't know
basic
what
tools.
I don't know what where the tools. A little bit of food, however much that is, I don't know. But what's the first thing you got to do? If you're with a group, I suppose you have to decide who's going to take control, right?
Probably,
you got to find
right?
water. That's the first thing you should do.
I feel like I've seen enough, like, Alone and Naked and Afraid that could be a little
Well,
dangerous.
good news, we're not naked, okay?
I mean, shouldn't it go water, shelter, food?
Probably in that order.
I
Or,
guess.
I mean, for the very
Again, it's
first
7
thing.
days.
Yeah, the very
So-
first thing, though, shelter. I mean, that's the first thing we need to start thinking about, right? Like, immediately.
Well, before I build a shelter, I want to know where my water's coming from.
That's
I don't
true.
want to be schlepping 10 miles a day to the nearest water hole.
So you're saying build the shelter near the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Near water
But, and
sources.
again,
Near,
it
not,
doesn't,
not on the water.
it doesn't
like,
have to be a fancy shelter. I mean, it's just going to be something to
if it's
provide
us
some
three out there, it's not going to be fancy, Kevin.
basic covering to protect you from the elements. That's
Yes,
really what we're
yes.
talking about in terms of shelter. Okay. So, but somebody's got to take somebody. I don't want to say be the boss, but somebody's got to call the shots.
Take charge or whatnot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
or everybody's just going to stand there. I go, what do we do now? I don't know. Yeah. And then they'll find our bloated corpses months later. Okay.
Okay. Jeez. Kevin takes charge of everything. Every day, like if we decide we want to go to lunch, it's what Kevin wants to do.
That's
what
not
the rest-
true. That is so not true.
Jordan?
How many times do I say, hey, what do we want to do?
He does
And then
say,
he'll be
he
like,
does
I
say
don't
what he
like
would
that.
do.
And we'll come up with something else. I don't like
Listen,
that.
we didn't say, look, Kevin is picky.
Yeah. But I'm not saying we have to do this. That's all. So, all right,
It's a dictatorship already.
Yeah, that's right, it is.
I'm gonna just put one of you in charge and say, forget it. If we die, we all die at your hand. That's all. But look, number one, I have 0 survival skills. I'm just gonna put that out. Erin probably has better survival skills than I am, just because of who she's married to. You know, your husband has mad survival skills.
Yeah, he's a prepper.
Yeah.
And he's a
Maybe
a
Aaron,
good
there you go.
little-
Aaron
we can't
needs to
bring
be
him
the one
along.
in charge.
No, we're not going to bring. No, he won't. He wouldn't be there. So yeah, you guys are relying on me.
I feel like with your upbringing and Rich, you probably are the one most qualified to be in charge.
The one semi-competent
Great.
one.
Great.
Hey,
I'm all about comfort. That's my problem.
Listen,
that is your problem.
I at least know that we need to boil the water before we
Yes,
consume
you do.
it.
Good point.
do know
Yes, we do.
that.
Because if
Good
not,
point.
things are going to get uncomfortable really quick. And little Princess Kevin, there is no toilet paper out in the wilderness. You're not going to have your quilted northern or anything.
Not even Cottonelle. Nothing.
You're also going to have to learn what's poison ivy and what's not. Because if you get a rash in someplace very uncomfortable,
Ooh,
and you're out there for 7 days, enjoy that.
don't
sucker.
use the leaves over there. That's
I use the leaves. I'm very uncomfortable right now. All right, so Erin's saying find water first, okay? Build a shelter, some type of shelter to protect you from the elements near the water. Gonna need food. Again, I don't know what woods we're stranded
Well,
in. But
I don't know if there's fish in our river or lake or what? Or not river. Yeah, I mean, we'd probably want a river or
Probably.
stream.
I would think a river
You want
would be
something running.
preferable. Yeah.
You don't really want to drink stagnant lake water, even if you're boiling it. Yeah, and then we need to just kind of see what's around. Are there any deer around? Are there any rabbits?
Ooh, who's going to catch the deer?
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to catch the deer?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's why Kevin's not in charge.
Exactly.
It's sort of the.
I mean, I'm not a hunter. I'm not a bow hunter. I'm nothing. Are you?
Well, here's the thing. Like I
don't have a bow with
But
me.
if we don't have a bow with us,
if it's already made, I don't know how to make my own bow. That's the problem we run into, right?
I mean,
so
I'm
what we're gonna
fast
do is
enough.
try to do like a snare trap.
Maybe something like that.
I might be able to catch one, like jump on it, and run after it.
Just throw rocks at it. Hope to God we kill it.
Throwing rocks at deer.
Let's just stone the deer to death. I'll just stand over a cliff or something. Be like, get the biggest rock I can find. Be like, all right,
Okay.
just drop it on the deer.
Why is it starting to sound like Coyote and Wile Coyote and Roadrunner?
Step one: distance myself from these two.
Yeah, there you go.
immediately.
That's probably smart, you know. It's like Erin's just going to try to find her way back to civilization. It's like, hey, when you get a chance, there's a couple of
Yahoos out there.
back there. If they're still alive, I'm sure they're very hungry.
Let's look where there's a bunch of rocks.
Oh my gosh! All right, so I suppose we will spend the first 3-4 hours complaining about
Well,
everything.
you would.
I
Yes.
would, yeah.
I would. You know what? I would. The worst thing about that scenario is like the bugs. I have to imagine. You know what I mean? Maybe I'd go like Predator and like sit there and like smear mud all over me so I don't get bit by like mosquitoes. And stuff.
Mosquitoes, yeah, they're a nuisance, but what I hate even more are ticks.
Ticks too. Yes.
They're so gross.
I've seen people do that though. They'll put like mud on their skin. Like basically too, it also protects from like sunburns.
Right.
Just because like, you know, it's like, well, you don't have sunscreen.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really, but you're out in the sun all day long. It's like,
True.
well, I guess some mud, you know. So
Kevin would be a happy camper until his phone died.
Oh, we're going to talk about that next. Don't worry. That's the second
that
scenario
next?
coming
No,
up.
that's
Yeah.
next?
Yeah.
Oh, so we don't have a phone in this scenario?
Well, I don't believe
No
we do.
cell phones?
No,
Okay.
no. Because
Like
that's
we're
going to make
stranded.
things. All we need to do is call for help at that point. There's no challenge
Well,
there. So
we were caught.
Not everywhere out in the wilderness has a signal.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but we don't.
Yeah.
Again, we don't know where the woods are. So, but okay. I
Just in the
think
middle of
we've
nowhere.
established from this that probably Erin's going to get out, and you and I are going to.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
So there you go. All right.
Look, I'll eat these berries and we'll see what happens.
Let's try the berries. These look delicious.
As I run by and slap them out of your hands. Poisonous!
It's going to be like,
These aren't poisonous mushrooms. Are you sure? No. They look the same
wait a
as
minute. No,
regular
they're only poison if they have like little spots on them. Oh, really? Good. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. Or is it if it doesn't have
Yeah.
spots?
I'm sorry. Kevin died of dysentery.
That's right.
That's what happened to me too. I get some
Because another
Oregon
thing.
Trail related death.
Oregon Trail. Yeah.
You died of cholera.
Another thing. I don't think Kevin could ration food.
If it was for the benefit of my fellow man, I could. I would.
We've seen you eat.
I would, yeah, but our lives weren't on the line there. But I'm just saying, if it was a matter of sharing with one of you and I have to die, I would do that. Okay? So
Who ate the whole fillet? Oh, we're supposed to share the food.
plus, who's going to debone the fish? I mean, you catch the fish. That's the other. Somebody's got to debone.
You gotta degut it. and all
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, you
know what I
gotta
mean?
gut it. Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea how to do that. So yeah,
To be fair,
I'm going to probably die from a fish bone in my throat.
I've
That's
watched
gonna
my
be it.
father-in-law do it so many times, but I've
you
never
go.
done it myself. So it's like I kind of think I know what I'm doing, but I don't know.
The job is yours, sir.
Yeah.
The job is yours.
I know somewhat what I'm doing.
So it makes more sense than trying to stone a deer to death.
Hey, I mean, is it the worst idea of all time? When you're hungry, you're hungry. You know what I'm saying? You
There
got
he
to
is. There he is. It's a 6-pointer. It's like,
At that point, I'm
Peter's
just
gonna call in 3, 2.
that's right. Exactly. All right. So I think we've established Stranded in the Woods is not going to be our final.
No,
moment.
probably
Not gonna be our
Okay.
jam. Okay.
Number 2. This is going to be a solo individual one. Power grid is down. Ain't no power anywhere. It's out everywhere for let's just say 30 days. Okay. So no stores, no gas, no internet. And it's only whatever you already have. So And you might think, okay, what?
You guys are in trouble. I know I'm good for 30 days.
And Erin could read too. She has her books to keep her company.
Right.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing: if you say, "Oh, my phone is good," okay, well, but you don't have any internet, and if the power grid is down, that means the internet is down too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That means no calling, nothing.
Back to going outside cooking on an open flame.
Well, listen, here's the deal. Can I have a generator? If I have a generator, I can have some sort of power.
Did you already have a generator?
Well, I don't. But
then you don't. So there you go.
Yes, we do.
That answers that.
I need a generator.
My wife and I are just going to be sitting in our house quietly with our dogs. And, just waiting for 30 days, and I'm getting skinnier. No, we have plenty of food in our house. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do you have 30 days worth, though?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have 30 days of food for yourself, your wife, and your 2 dogs and cat?
Yes, we do. 30 days for sure. No question in my mind. So
I think we definitely have enough food to to get away with on that. But
I mean, after 30 days, we're going to be like, I want something better.
Our house is going to look like a cathedral. We're going to have lit candles everywhere.
We're not going to be exactly eating filet mignon.
No.
We're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, though, remember, anything in your refrigerator is going to go bad.
Yeah, that'll go bad. Yeah.
So it has to be non-perishable.
Mm-hmm. That's why we have lots of dried rice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Rice and dried beans.
Yeah,
so we're good.
What do you think is the first dumb mistake each person makes? Again, you have
Kevin's going to try to pull up Netflix.
No power. Hey, what's wrong with Netflix? You know?
That would be tough. Like not being able to watch anything.
Oh, I'd be fine.
That's where having a generator would be nice and be like, at least I have a DVD
You
player,
have
baby.
no generator, Jordan.
I know.
We've established that you have no generator, okay? Unless you have a generator right now at your house.
Yeah.
Because this is a situation of your house. Do you have, and we don't have one, so.
I do have a crank radio, though. So I still have some sort of form of entertainment.
Yeah. And we don't know how wide this power grid outage is. Is it the whole country? Is it the whole world? Has there been like an EMP that's happened? I don't know. But so.
Kevin's going to use his toilet one too many times and it's going to cease to fill.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, because it only, as soon as the water from the back's gone, it's gone.
I got 3.5 acres. I'm going back in the woods, man.
Move over, Magnus.
Let's go.
You call that a pile?
At least we don't have to use the leaves in this scenario. At least we have tons of toilet paper at the house. Matter of fact, just got some this morning too, so that's perfect for this scenario.
Power grid is down. I'm just
First
saying.
mistake that I think we detrimental. So it would probably be that. It would probably be the family accidentally uses too much toilet water, and we're like,
or toilet paper.
Or toilet paper.
We've got a ton of. In fact, we've got probably months of toilet paper in our house because we went over to Sam's Club and we got like ginormous packages of it. In fact, we just gave one to my daughter yesterday. Here you go. It's got like 9 rolls in it, and we've still got like 5 more of those 9-roll packages to go. So we're good to go for a while. If in this situation, if you need toilet paper, come
see you. Yeah.
So
you're like, I got that.
Can you drive in this situation?
Well, let's just say an EMP went off, and no, because there's like computer
electronics
parts in your car. So it's just say,
right. Unless you got an old car.
Yeah. Let's just say
if you're driving around 57 Buick.
I'm not 100% positive. Gas pumps would work.
Yeah,
they wouldn't because there's no power.
Yeah,
they need power. So unless you already have gas in your car and you're driving an old thing like something from the
and it's not like they have any manual pumps anymore. You remember they used to kind of have where like gas would fill up that individual like pump right there, and then as soon as it would go out, you could like refill it. Yeah.
Oh wow,
like there was like the really old school like pumps.
If it was 10 years ago, that would be Kevin's second mistake. He'd be out of gas.
Yeah,
no more. Those days are past. Thank God for that, man. So, but again, in a lot of cases, depending on how much food you have, you probably consume in 2, 3, maybe a week, days, something like that.
Probably, and especially with how bored you'll be. You know what I mean? Technically, if you have like no entertainment, like with like no electronic entertainment, right? I guess we have board games we could play.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just it. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're bored or not. You have to think differently.
Survival,
in a situation like
you
that.
Really do, yeah.
You can't just be like, well, we're bored. Let's eat snacks.
You can't do that. Otherwise, you eat through your supply.
Well, wait a minute. Here's another situation I just thought of. Water. We think, okay, well, we got water. If you have a water pump, runs on electricity, you're going to get a certain amount until it, like what's already in the pipes.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose you just fill up your bathtub until, I don't know. Although we don't have a bathtub in our house. Oh, yes, we do. Upstairs. Yeah, we do have one. That's right. So,
yeah, that's a good
water
question.
is not a guaranteed.
Although I do know, I seen like a video of this dude. He was like basically living off grid, and what they did was they filled a bag full of water, and he's like a toothpick, but like a big toothpick, pokes holes in it like a little shower head. The water starts to go, whatever, and then he just rebags it when he's done to turn off the shower, basically. So like you can make like your own little. They have like a little kiddie
But you're reusing the water.
Well, yeah.
Like for bathing and all?
I mean, at least this...
Desperate times.
You got to do what you got to do up to a certain point. I mean, you're not reusing the water that's going, like, they have like a little kiddie pool. So, like, that water goes there.
If you know how to do it, you can recycle your urine, too, Like,
I'd like to see,
like a water world.
Kevin, why don't you walk us through those steps?
It wouldn't be toxic to you. Mm-hmm. It's just, it would be rather
I've seen something like that,
but...
too, also on, like, Alone, where, like, the person, like, peed around this area, and then they let their pee evaporate, and they had like something over top where
it catches
the water, the moisture, the evaporated water, and then it trickled back down into like a funnel. So like there is a way you can.
Come on,
totally
kids, we got
that.
Pee water. Come on, we got enough food for everybody now.
Do that.
Hey, Erin, come on over. We got water.
No thanks.
You and the husband, come on.
Nope, we're good.
Don't you worry about water. We're good to go.
You're awesome.
Yeah, you don't know whose it came from. Was it me or was it my wife? You don't know. So
yeah, no.
But that would be bad.
I'm not going to play pee roulette, Kevin. That's gross.
If an EMP were to ever go off there, like the people that would be, the Amish would be like, we've been training for this our whole lives.
They would have no problem.
They would have no problem whatsoever, wouldn't they?
I've known a couple of Amish people in my life, and they'd be like, yeah, we just called this Tuesday.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, it's like, what car are they needing to work on? Not, They got a buggy and a horse, as long as they take care of that horse and I guess maintain the wheels and the wagon, I guess it's fine, right?
I think so far of the two scenarios we've done, I like the power grid down the most because I think it gives us the better chance of survival.
At least, heck, basically when the nasty storm ran through, we were out of power for like 2 days. I didn't have 30 days of no power, but I didn't have power for a while.
28 more days just like that,
Yep, enjoy.
All right.
It was miserable.
Scenario number 3. This is one that I can't wait to hear where we come up with this. Lost in a foreign country. All right, you just suddenly drop down into a foreign country. I don't know which one, but you wake up in a random country. You got no phone. You got no money on you. You don't speak the language, and you have to get home. What do you do?
I guess the first thing would be realistically in that scenario, I guess you probably want to find an embassy, right?
The American embassy.
Yeah, like of whatever. Like I guess figuring out
settle for the Canadian one.
Figuring out where you are is probably the number one thing you need to do. At least where you are in the world. So I'd be like trying to figure out.
I mean, what if you're like in Iran or something, or a Pakistan or Somalia.
Well, maybe maybe you can start to get ideas, right? I mean, if you're like, it's kind of deserty. I guess I might be in the Middle East.
You go up to a random stranger. Me, American.
But see, that's
and they're looking at you like, why are you yelling, dude?
I've watched one too many horror films.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not real keen on just randomly running up to strangers' homes and being like, help.
Help.
Yeah.
No, you're just setting yourself up for a fail on that one.
You use American Sign Language. Help. Oh, in our country, that means I want to kill you. No, that's not what I meant. It's like, so, I don't know. It'd be a tough situation because, again, language is so vital.
Yeah.
Just even...
Hope to God someone around you speaks a lick of English,
so
maybe.
Many people speak English.
So many people do. You know what I mean? You'll be able to find someone to help you out, probably eventually.
Depends on where you are in the world.
But also, again, it's like, are you in hostile territory?
Speaking the English?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's why step one is figuring out where you are.
Yeah, I think that's why step one should be like locating exactly where you're at. So what your next step is.
There's a trust factor that comes in here, too. Erin alluded to it. It's like, oh, American, I need help. Oh, you come with me. Okay. It's like, yeah, like, Are you going to go with somebody immediately when, I don't know. I mean, like, you're looking for help.
No, because I'm not trusting.
See? So Erin is still
You just don't know. You
nope,
just
public. You know, a store
Go
or
to the
something
post
to try to
office.
figure out
where you're at. That's kind of what I was thinking
first.
too.
some sort of official type
Like
place.
look for some sort of
local
like
post
convenience
office
store or like a
local police station.
Yeah,
maybe.
or like an equivalent of a Walmart. I'm trying to go to a store and be like, all right, now maybe I can figure out where the heck I'm at.
Welcome to Walmartski.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. All right, like at least that way you look and you're like, if you're seeing symbols everywhere, you go, okay, clearly I'm maybe in an Asian territory or something like that.
This is why, but I hate to put it this way because I sound like the ugly American, but you can't always trust people. When we were in France, there was a guy who gave us a ride on like one of those bicycle taxi things, took us down to the boat where we were going to, and I clearly established with him, okay, so for 2 people, it's going to be $30 or whatever it was. He goes, yes, for both of us, $30. He goes, yes. Okay. We get down there, he goes, okay, $60. You just told me up there it's 30. And he's doing like the whole don't quite speak English, understand thing. I'm thinking, you understand exactly what I'm saying, you know. So I ended up forking $60 over to the guy just because I didn't want to make a scene.
And the ugly American award goes to Kevin Hilly.
Woo! I want to thank everybody for this award. So that's the other thing. I mean, I guess if you have trust issues, and I kind of would, yeah.
Right here.
Well, that would be tough. You know what I mean? It's, like you said, especially like what's the worst case scenario? You're in like a very hostile place that doesn't like Americans,
well,
and then you're like,
a lot of places do not like Americans. That's it's not our fault. I mean, we're magnificent, but I'm just saying. Somebody's going to just shut down and panic, and like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know.
No, I think establishing where you're at, figuring out where the heck you're at, trying to find the nearest embassy after that point, because that's where you know you'll get help from.
But even if you do find an embassy or a consulate or something like that, what are they going to do? They're not going to fly you back. You know what I mean? You have no money.
That's when you're able to make a phone call back to home.
Hey, Dad.
Go from there.
But at least, yeah.
You gotta call Erin's father. Hey, your daughter says that you're her father, and she's stuck in another country. And
keep her. I didn't like her anyway. That's his standard
That's
line.
the story she's told about somebody who called once him. You know, the scam about, I'm in jail, and I need money.
It's like some kid calls and goes, Grandpa, help me. I've been arrested. I'm in jail. I need bail money. And my dad's like, well, good. They can keep you. I never liked you anyway. He doesn't have any grandkids.
That's great. That's so great.
Yeah, no, that's also a tough scenario.
Well, some of us will probably disappear and never return home. And that was the last anyone ever heard of Kevin Hill.
What would you do, Kevin? Is that what you would do too?
He was lost. The last we saw, we heard maybe he was in Botswana. We're not sure.
I mean, I would love to be able to
walk up to someone's door, like knock on it.
Believe the best in people and trust. That would be great, but that's just not the kind of world we live in.
Unfortunately.
I mean,
was it that way years ago? I don't know.
I mean, probably 7-8 times out of 10, you might get lucky, but there's those 2 chances. I don't know. I'm a little bit of a gambler, but I don't know if I'm gambling that much.
Well, and
when
the
it
thing
comes
is,
to my life.
I feel like outside of the U.S. too, like people are way more open to like inviting you to their house. Like, you know what I mean?
They are.
Like it's very much like, come on in. Like they're very, like people outside the U.S. are actually a lot more friendly than you might think. But to us, that's off-putting because we're like, well,
what do you want?
Well, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Let's be clear too. When we're talking about other countries, I don't think we're necessarily saying places like in Western Europe. France, Ireland, Italy. They're used to Americans. They're not.
Have you not seen Hostel, Kevin Hilly?
No, I have not.
Jordan, you have.
I've seen Hostel.
Yeah.
Which one? Part 1, 2, or 3?
I saw the first one.
Give me a synopsis. What happens?
You're backpacking through Europe, and you know what a hostel is.
I always thought that idea was dumb anyway, but okay, yeah.
Do you know what a hostel is?
Yeah, it's like a sort of a hotel-ish type place. Not a lot of amenities.
You go to one, and it's not.
Okay. What is it?
Not a hostel.
Well, but I know what a hostel is. There is a such thing as a hostel, and again, it's a temporary place. It's not a lot of amenities to it.
So the movie is like it's a hostel, but it's not. It's like it's disguised to look like a hostel, and then it's like it's
to
actually
lure
like
you in.
Yeah,
I got you. I thought this was some sort of docu thing.
No, and then it's like basically it looks like a hostel, but actually it's like rooms that like are locked down, and people are getting tortured.
Yeah, torture rooms and
stuff like that. Yeah,
Nothing.
Can I borrow your phone?
just like that. I mean, it's like I've seen one too many movies, and I'm like, nope, no thanks.
I know, to where like when anyone's like showing you kindness, you're almost like, this is strange. This is a little weird. Which is sad to say. It's like immediately you're like, I shouldn't trust this person. You know what I mean?
Once you get,
they could have good intentions.
They very well could. But again, if you're not going to believe it or accept it, then But no, I mean, again, my experience has been very good, and I've met nothing but nice people when we were looking. Yeah.
So far, so good.
So, I mean, very generous, very hospitable.
But things can change in the blink of an eye.
It's true. It's true, especially the fact that I'm an American. It's like, go home, Yankee. I don't know. I want to go home. I don't know how.
We're just less trustworthy over here. We're just
it's true.
People are always trying to take advantage of situations.
100%.
That's the problem.
If somebody knocks on your door at night, you're like, who there?
Yeah.
So
it's very much, people like to take advantage of other people. And it's like, that's just the norm here. And that's unfortunate that that's the normal, because it's conditioned you to be more weary of other individuals.
Guarded,
yeah, exactly.
I'm just staying away from random countries. That's how I'm handling it. I'm not going to any random countries. I want everything planned with a tour and everything, and I'm going to stick with the tour group.
But of all those scenarios, I think honestly being stranded in the woods is the worst one.
I would agree.
Even being trapped in a foreign country, I would like this. I feel like that's the worst case scenario, because like immediately you don't have anything, right? Immediately you're like, you have access to nobody. So if you're like in the middle of the woods, that's like the worst case scenario.
Yes, stranded in the woods in a foreign country with no power. There you go. That's all of them put together.
See, I think being in a foreign country and not knowing where you are, because
and being hunted by an unkillable beast.
Well, what's this,
where'd that come
American
from?
Werewolf in London or something?
Beowulf.
A bear that will not endlessly stops hunting you.
Well, depending on where you are, like where's the nearest village, or best case scenario, nearest city. I mean, it's all going to depend on where are you dropped off.
Very true.
As to how well you're going to be able, or quickly able to navigate.
My luck, I stumble upon a cannibalistic village, and they haven't had a meal in weeks.
Great.
And here I am, and they're like,
lunch is
here.
Please, you two are safe as kittens. Okay, y'all are thin. I'm the one that's in trouble in that
I'm barely
scenario.
a snack. I know. Yeah. I'm like, whew, and then I got a little something. I'm just.
What do they say in like the bear scenario? They're like, well, I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun the person next to me.
I'm done right. Outrun the bear. I just got to trip my buddy.
Your competition is with the guy, not the bear. I got you. Yeah.
I sprayed him with meat spray. He's all yours.
Enjoy.
Well, there's our survival KATcast. So, you got any scenarios?
Friendships were unraveled. Wounds were open.
You got any scenarios you want to throw at us? We'd love to hear about it. catcountry@mailzimmer.com. And if you enjoyed this, you might be thinking, hey, you know what? I'd like to subscribe to that.
Which please do. We're always looking for more subscribers.
Who would want more of all this?
I was going to say, I might be overreading the reaction on that one. But wherever you see a subscribe button on here, wherever it might be, whether you're watching or listening or whatever, give it that, and we'd sure appreciate it. And there you go. That is the latest Cat Country KATcast.
Goodbye.